brother, what cruel fate has this world deemed responsible, or whatever? You know what I mean. You are dead, so my fumble does not matter. It is good that you are dead, but I am going to be bringing you back, because I need you, because you are my brother. I have concocted an elixir of life, one that will perish death from your cold corpse and bring back the warmth, the fire of the living. So, here it is, my friend. The heart stirs! He beats! He is alive! Well, let's get to it. Number 7. Kingdom Hearts Recoded. I don't have much to say about this game. It's not my favorite. In fact, the only reason it got put on this list is because it has a payoff. It has a great freaking ending. In fact, one of the best endings to the entire series. But as gameplay and stuff goes, it's okay. The story is really lame. It's just the same friggin' rehashing of the first game. And then they just changed things. But it was on DS! But originally in Japan it was a cell phone game. Number 6. Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. Okay, there's a reason why this one is lower on my list. But that's because the gameplay sucks. The gameplay is friggin' awful. And I am talking about both the PS2 and the Game Boy Advance version. The gameplay is horrible, but the story is great. I do love the story. I like that Sora has to go to a castle to rescue his friends, blah blah blah. The story was really good. And I will say this, I'm glad it showed out more organization members, and it did, this game did, and was able to flesh out more of Sora's character. It was a great game, with a great cast of characters, and what can I say? It was friggin' awesome. But, I'm sorry, it's not my favorite of the Kingdom Hearts games. On to the next one. Kingdom Hearts 358 Days After 2. Whoop. Now, I know a lot of people are asking, why is this one higher than Chain of Memories? Chain of Memories had a better story. And it's not on a portable device. Well, this one's on a portable device, so get over it! Anyway, what do I got to say about 358 Days After 2? The story is good. It's a little depressing since you already know the main character, Roxas's fate, if you've played Kingdom Hearts 2 beforehand. Anyway, you already know the main character's fate, so the game does get a little depressing and makes you feel bad after playing it and beating the game. It makes you feel a storm of that, oh my god, I want to go cut my neck off and I want to slit my wrist in the bathtub and then bathe in my blood. I never had these emotions before. Anyway, the game has better gameplay than Chain of Memories, and the graphics for the Nintendo DS was incredible. Although a depressing story, and the story gets a little repetitive from time to time. And the organization, you get to see their internal politics, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. Okay, you get it. I like this game, just okay. It's okay. And there's a plus bonus why this is higher than Chain of Memories and Recoded. You get to play as the freaking organization members. Yeah! The freaking organization members! Who wouldn't want to play this one? The only problem is, they make them all pansies when they fight. And you're always timed to play them. Nevertheless, it's just going to stay as an okay game. Gameplay's okay, the story's okay, and yes, it's depressing. On to the next one. Number 4. Okay, before I get to this is going to be a big one. It's going to be like, why isn't this higher? Wham! Why isn't it higher? Okay, number 4 is Kingdom Hearts 1. Yes, Kingdom Hearts 1. The very first game. The game that started it all is not number 1 on my list. Call the world police! Call the apocalypse! It's not the number 1 game! Ah! Okay. Okay, I just happen to think this game is great. It's a great game, and it should be number one, but it's not. The graphics were good, and I have got to say, it is probably one of the best Kingdom Hearts games I played, but still, it's still lacking in many things. And, you know, Sora's main character doesn't get fleshed out till like the middle of the freaking game. And really, the other games do signify Sora's character, and that's what people like to see, is his character. Really, when I first started playing Kingdom Hearts, I was more into it. Okay, I'll kind of reenact it for you. Who cares about these guys? I want to get straight to the Disney and Final Fantasy combos or whatever they're called. I want to see Final Fantasy and Disney fight! Of course, I didn't get that, but around the end of the game, I really liked Sora's character. The game had a good twist ending, and it had a twist villain too, instead of just fighting generic Disney villains. Kingdom Hearts 1 is worthy of being number 4 on my top 7 spot. Number 3, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Now, okay, this one finally took the handheld ones right. But the sad thing is it came out right before Recoded, so Recoded should have followed suit. This one finally took the handheld ones right, made great characters, great graphics, and friggin' everything was great in here. I don't think I had a problem with this game at all, other than the fact it was on a portable device. Other than that, the story was great, and I know I complain about my number 5 spot, it had a depressing ending, but this one did too. Really depressing. Neither one of our heroes succeed. Spoilers! Neither one of our heroes succeed in this, and really it leads straight into Kingdom Hearts 1. It's a great game, great characters, great friggin' graphics, the best graphics I've ever seen, and the gameplay, it's probably one of the best Kingdom Hearts gameplay games ever. The characters, the story, everything was just well balanced. And I'm not gonna lie, having Leonard freaking Nimoy as the main villain, yeah, that's a thumbs up. Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep is definitely the winner on this list. On to the next one. Number 2! And you probably all knew this one was going to be on here. Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance for the Nintendo 3DS. Talk about a huge friggin' change of pace here. Finally, we got our sequel after 2! We've been waiting for that since 06? 05? I don't know. We have been waiting for a friggin' sequel. This one, in fact, would be my favorite game for other reasons. If it wasn't on a handheld game, it would be my favorite game. This game features so much. Great story. The story is definitely 10 out of 10 on this one. And great characters. I'm glad to get to play as Sora again instead of Roxas, Ventus, or whoever the hell's on there. This one definitely works well. And it's just, all I can say about it is it's perfect. The only complaint I have is that I wish it was on the PS3 or the PS2 or something other than Nintendo DS. I'm tired of saying DS all the time. Anyhow, it was a great, perfect game. The gameplay was unlike anything I've ever seen. This is, I will say this, out of all the Kingdom Hearts games, this one has all the best gameplay. The best gameplay through the entire series, this one has it. And it also has one of my favorite things, the Flow Motion device. It is just one of the best games I've ever played, and it's definitely worth being number 2. The story's a little edgy, you get a little confused sometimes, and it's trying to sew all the stories from the game together. From every other side story of Kingdom Hearts, it's trying to put them all together into one game finally. We're going to finally get some friggin' clarity. And it's about damn time, too. This one definitely is worthy of being number 2. And now it's time to get to number 1. Number 1. I think everyone knew this one was going to be number 1 on my list. In fact, even I argued with myself on this. But number 1 is, of course, Kingdom Hearts 2. And, of course, who the hell wouldn't agree with me? This was definitely the best Kingdom Hearts game of them all. And that's really hard, saying that the very first one is always their best games. No, Kingdom Hearts 2 did even better. Definitely went out there. It was the best Kingdom Hearts game, and my personal favorite of all of them. When I think of Kingdom Hearts, I normally think of the cover of this one. I'm a huge Kingdom Hearts fan, I will forever be. The graphics were great, the characters were great. Even though the beginning is a little weird getting to play as Roxas in the beginning, and you're like, what the heck's going on? But, other than that, I can't even make any complaints about this one. Well, I can. The Mermaid World. Why do they feel the need to show a shirtless Sora with a fishtail? I don't really want to see young boys shirtless. It's not my thing. Now, Master Xehanort may want to see it.
The off-camera man has an opinion.
What's the off-camera man have to say?
You get to the fishy world soon after one of the darkest moments in the game.
And when is that?
I don't know, I haven't played it in ages. But I remember the feeling of it. And I was like, oh, I really don't want to play this anymore. Then you get to the fishy world, and it's just a nice relief for a while.
I agree with that. It is a nice relief, but in the very first Kingdom Hearts game, The Little Mermaid World, you actually get to fight instead of sing. But I will say this is a very beautiful game, and it just has everything that I look forward to in Kingdom Hearts 2. Another complaint I have about it is it's too short. But there is another thing I notice about this game. There is just two with everything in this world. 2 Keyblades, which isn't done in any other game. 2, you get to visit each world twice, which isn't done in the other games. It's definitely the best game of the series. And yes, they added more Disney worlds, and they actually added a few original worlds too. I love how they redid Halabastion. I love how they redid everything in this series. It was just their best work. And let me tell you, I am pumped for Kingdom Hearts 3. I can't wait to play this thing. Even though I don't have a PS4, I still can't wait to see the cover of it come out. I have to play Kingdom Hearts 3! Anyway, that is my top 7 list of my favorite Kingdom Hearts games, going from bad to friggin' fantastic. Thanks for watching.